Hey guys, it's Underground Market. Right now, we've got 37 ongoing raids. I have one more March remaining, so I usually um wait for the raid that, has space, and I just click my preset biker. Let me reset the game. Okay, so I had to restart the game because it hung on me. I went off the screen and then I went back on the screen, and so it hung. So yes, I have one more march at the moment. Oh, my marches are back. Yeah, let's try to join some raids. 29 ongoing raids. I usually find one of the raids that, still has space, and then you try to... That's too slow. You see, it's already filled up. So try to find one that still has space and then just join them. Because the raids fill up really fast here. There's 35 ongoing raids right now. So the preset that I have, I'll share with you what my preset is in a bit. But I have, for all my biker presets, I have Hitman, Bruiser. Let me set one raid as well. Yeah, so I have Hitman, Bruiser, Biker, and a little bit of Cars. So basically just join whatever raid you can. Everyone is powerful, so we're never gonna have failed raid, not in the faction. There are people who also do crew size up. Okay, my limit is out. All my raids are out. So there are people who do crew size up just to get a higher price. The difference is not that much, so usually I don't really bother about it. My general raid size is fine. So it's an evening before massacre for me. Currently 10:12. I'm about to go to bed really soon. Just trying to make sure I have my Governor's War test done. The points are maxed out at 3 million, so I've already done that. What I did was like some training. I did some speed up. So what I did was 2 investments, and I didn't swap to investment gear because I have a lot of speed ups. Hold on, let me check. So I have like 8,962 speed up days. So I just want to use as many speed ups as I can because I don't have much investments left. This is just a new investment that popped up. The luxury car. I'm halfway. I'm taking my time to do the investment. I'm kind of hoping I'll be able to stretch it out to next Governor's War, just because I will not have anything else to do but, speed up training. That's all. That's about it. So if I had some investments that I can do next Governor's War, it'll be great. Even for like professor professor events, it's nice to have some speed up. So my car isn't that awesome, so not a big deal for me if I finish the investments or not at the moment. Listen, I don't need to rush it. So currently ongoing 22 raids. Most of them are full. I think the last couple, yeah. So just the last 3 raids, 4, 5. So the last 5 recent raids has space. Because I think everyone else joined the earlier raids, or most people. But that's the time, in that short period of time, you're not going to be able to join raids unless you have like quick fingers. That's why you have presets. So my preset for biker is basically, I have... When you do the crew presets, you usually size up crew to do it so that when you're buffed up and crew size, you're able to join raids and set raids and stuff with like the max troops possible. So the last time I did the buff up crew size to create the crew, it was I think 60% plus 10% Governor War size up buff. So that is called the mobilization. So this increases 10%. So I had that 10% additional. Oh, that's my alarm on the second phone. That's my farm marches coming back, so I have to go and rob it later. So yes, I was saying that usually I would have a crew size up, so when it drops back down to like 290 something or 240 something for a regular crew size without the crew size buffs, your troops decrease. So if, for example, you have, 10 cars that you put in for like 400 plus troops, then that will reduce to, four to six troops when it drops back down to 200 over troops, so it halves, plus minus. And then so I found out that, so now what I do is I put all my crew size up. The last round that I did, crew presets, and I'll show you what a crew preset is. So let's say I'm joining. No, let me set a rate, it'll be easier. 24 seconds later. Hold on, guys, let me just join a couple of rates first because they're gonna fill up really fast. Like all those rates are already full or filling up really fast, and I want to get a full crew in. Calvin, yes. Okay, let me get in. $35 raids. Okay, so here is, where it starts slowing down. Oops, 1, 2. I want to make sure I still have a march for me. Okay, so this is what I meant by crew. So I have on my bikers preset, this is called the crew preset. So I have all of my bikers available, and then what I do is I actually have, well, it's bigger. I actually put 20 at first, but because, like I said, it drops back down. I think it was 20 or 30 that I put, so it drops back down. That's why it's only 18 right now. At least 10 will be good. So 10 hard hitters, 10 marksmen, which is basically bruisers and hitmen, and then I have 10 T2 cars. The reason why T2 and not T3 is because it's faster than T3 cars. It's gonna be too slow for T3 cars. So yeah, so when you have a biker for T4s, you wanna have T3 bruisers and hitmen, because T3 bruisers and hitmen move slower than the bikes. Sorry, T4 bruiser and hitman move slower than the T4 bikes, but and that's why you put T3 instead. But if you had T4, if this was a bruiser, then you actually, you can actually put T4 hitman and T4 bikes, but I do all T3 instead because they're just kind of a buffer. The reason why you have them is, sorry, not a buffer, but the reason why you have them is to, have the formation set. So you have your front, your flank, your front formation, and then you have your flank, and then you have your back. So apparently having all the troop types will create the formation setting, and you have 5 enforcers in a battle. 4 will lead, 1 will be disabled during the fight. So if you have 4 enforcers, they're basically kind of like generals. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but they're basically kind of like generals in the battle. You have a general and you have a battalion. So your troops are the battalion. Now, if you have your troops in the front line, then your battalion leading that would follow the stats of that general, and so on and so forth. So technically the whole raid in general is going to follow like an overall setting you have, or overall stats you have. And that's how the battle runs based on an overall for all of them. But when it comes to super weapons, you know, if that specific raid, that specific enforcer fires up on the super weapons, then that attack is additional, right? But if it doesn't fire up, because some of them don't work all the time, it's completely random. You know how one weapon works with like a specific enforcer. I still haven't studied it in detail to get a general idea, but my super weapons are all preset for battle, so it's just kind of no brainer. Like most of them that I use are the ones that are legacy and those that have like better damage, or so I've tested. So yeah, now if you do like Hitman, for example, it's gonna have same thing cars, it's gonna have the bruisers and the bikes. So that's it. And now back to setting raid. And I hope, yeah, I still do have time. So like all of this I don't join. I mean, this is like super basic 101 what I'm sharing with you guys, and I think most people are a bit more advanced. Like you've probably already done a couple of UMs or like a lot of UMs right now, so I don't really need to tell you this. But for new players, if they don't know what I'm doing, I'm basically just clicking a preset, which you may have or you may not have at, you know, like if you're a T3 player, some of them do not have this because they haven't done the, you know, invest and stuff to unlock those. But basically it's the same if you want to join and then you manually, you know, max out the bikes. It's just that sometimes it takes longer and like more things to press. Whereas if I just click like, you know, one button here, it's just one button, and see, I'm too slow. But yeah, you just click on one button and then you join. It's sometimes faster than finding that specific troop and then, you know, maxing out the bar and then joining. So that's just less clicks. That's all. So yeah, so for example, like this, join. See, it's a lot faster. Here, join. And that's how you get into underground market in Prague, because otherwise it's impossible. But then it is so competitive right now. Like everyone is always online, or most people are online for UMs because of the car. You get the coupons for the cars. I think before that, a lot of people had like maxed out gear and stuff in Prague, and so they don't really join UMs, or they don't bother joining UMs as much. I know I personally never joined UMs the whole like for more than a year. I rarely join UMs. And UM is underground market. I rarely joined them because I just didn't need the coupons, or didn't need that much coupons to, you know, spend half an hour fixated on trying to join race and like all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, so it's a lot more competitive right now. So yeah, clicking one click is gonna be faster than, you know, manually. And all my merches are out. 28 raids, 29, 31. They're gonna keep going up because most of the raids, look at the, so most of the raids are gonna come back soon. This is that cycle, the 5-minute cycle. And then you see how messy the, like if I unclick the simplified mode, you can see everyone's all their turf effects, and it's just, I think our hive is just really colorful. So yes, let's keep it simplified mode. Yeah, so now I can join a couple more raids. It's below 5 minutes, so I think that will be the last bunch of raids. So they're saying that if you've reached your, leave the space for those who, yeah, I think I should have reached because I have 9 lines. So that's it. This is Underground Market from Pra. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Tomorrow's gonna be Massacre Day, well, after reset, and it's also gonna be the opening of Zone 3 inner checkpoints. So it's gonna be really eventful Massacre Day, I'm sure. The first fun we probably had in a bit of, in a couple of seasons. So looking forward to it. I currently have like a lot of diamond labs, but I'm gonna be swapping them out tonight before I sleep, or swapping more of them to hospitals so I can set raids tomorrow. Because right now, all the diamond labs have dropped my HP, so I can't fight with that low HP. So yeah, definitely gonna have to swap. So I'm just waiting for Hell event to be building, and then I'll swap it out. And today's a speed up day as well, so it's perfect. Yeah, so this is building Hell event. I'm gonna be swapping it after the underground market. So have fun, you guys!